Let me clear my throat. Hey, what's up, everybody? You know the drill. Just for those that don't, if you're listening to this on the flip side, my recommended settings will always be 1.2 or 1.5, so you can get all that information in jam-packed. We're about to get this started, just getting some links out there and getting everything set up, and we're gonna jump into it. But shout out to David. Thank you for pulling up to the stream. And I see Cashew. We in the lobby. Yeah, this is the elevator music. You're going up right now, so hang tight for another 30 seconds. All right, all systems are go. Let's get it running. Let's get it on. Yo, what's up, YouTube? What's up, cyberspace? How's it going, internet land? This your boy, Crypto Bruh, aka More World Peace, the DJ slash producer. Native crypto. What the fuck am I? Oh yeah, I'm a hobbyist. I'm just intrigued by the crypto. So I do daily videos where I just talk about my intrigueness. And yeah, man, lots of good things going on. Today's Wednesday, May 31st, 2023. I am wearing actually my World Peace jersey. Look at that. Hey, what's up? What's up? This one's hard, man. My dad gave me this one. I was like back in the day, but felt like rocking the Ron Artest, the Meta World Peace, because we in the middle of the week, man, and currently everything is shaking up the way that we've been talking about it on the channel. So if this is your first time watching this, make sure you like, you subscribe, you hit the bell, you turn on post notifications, you do all that social stuff so you can be here when I'm live if you're watching this on the flip. But everybody that's here right now, we can see I got Zenfluencer in the chat. Welcome. I'm kind of like a Zenfluencer. I love me some Zen. That's a fact. But yeah, let's just get into it, man. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. My Zenmon. Don't tell me my Zenmon crashed, man. See if we can get that back. I backed it up, but I haven't backed up my Zenmon. If you don't back up your Zenmon, you might want to do that. Damn. Okay, cool. But yeah, so yeah, I didn't refresh this before I started the stream. But yeah, so if you've never done this on Zenmon, down here at the very on the right hand side, underneath all of your staking stats, you'll see the backup button. I recommend doing that. You should back up your Zenmon because it's basically the way that this works. And shout outs to my dude Steven. He really hooked us up to give us a really good vibe. But instead of it being collected on a server, it's collected in the cache of your browser. That's where all of the data is being stored, all your addresses and such. So if you were to clear your cookies, you would delete all of your wallet history on Zenmon. So he has this backup button down here at the bottom where you can back up your jam. Oh shit, let me turn this shit down. I got the music up still loud. Damn, my bad. I'm over here finessing. I'm too excited. But yeah, he's got the backup button, and the backup button is there for you if you need it. Recommend it. I almost scared myself there. I got some mints ending today. We got them AVAX mints ending. Actually, they've cooked. Not all of them though. I'll wait till these cook and then we'll grab them all at one time. But yeah, we got some AVAX coming in. I'm still using coin tools. So all that's being burned though. If you're watching the channel, everything on these sub chains. I mean, I went a little overload on the Moonbeam, so I'm an automatic Moonbeam well without trying to be one. I had no clue what I was doing. I should have been whaling up on AVAX, but I get those how I get those. and they come in pretty nicely. But most of my mints were on Moonbeam. Looks like, yeah, look at the gas climate real quick before I start talking about Zen price. Yeah, the gas is looking all right. We got the nice degrees happening here. Pulse chain is even coming down. It's not in the red anymore. Avalanche always in the half and half. Even Doge chain came down and everything. Yeah, everything's looking pretty good. This is a good sign. I like to look at the gas, and it's letting me know like a lot of people are leaving crypto right now. Like so many people are probably just like over it. Bitcoin won't bump. I don't understand. Right? So a lot of capitulations happening in the traditional market, causing a little bit of turbulence in our markets as well. So we're looking at the Zen chart here on the daily versus Ethereum. Um, Looking like it's going to do what I want it to do, which is go down and test the region of 5 zeros and a 12. And if you've been following your boy, you know I've been talking about that. We didn't see any sorts of bullish momentum, even with everything that's going on. The reason for that is just because the people who mint it way back when, a lot of their mints are hitting, and there's no Zen on the market, so it's propping the price up. So the price is just propped. As people sell, this gives better opportunities for a lot of different things to happen in the ecosystem. So we want to see these selling prices. We want to see this go down. If it keeps going up, then it's the price game in Zen, and it takes away from the dapps. So those dapps being like DBZen and FENIX. I'm gonna launch my FENIX right now. Let's get the FENIX up. But yeah, DBZen. I'm looking at DBZen on Avalanche. Kind of want to start my streams now, like around 9:30, because I can see the pools beforehand, and I can kind of give my play-by-play, but as the pools come into existence. But yeah, right now we got the 31 Avalanche, just less. It's less than the previous days. So the Avalanche boom has kind of slowed down. Um, but we reached a new level in this, in my opinion. So like if you were minting Avalanche DBZen back here, now pretty much you're the whale. And this growth here of people that were mining here, you're also probably whaley. So now we're moving to the next levels, and a little bit more AVAX is coming into here. Now what's special about this is there's not that much Avalanche available for even anybody to grab, right? So Avalanche as a blockchain, look here on CoinMarketCap, they have a capped supply of tokens, right? So they have a capped supply, total max supply is 730, or excuse me, 720,000 tokens. And right now in circulation is 334 thousand AVAX. Oh, excuse me, million AVAX. My bad. I'm just waking up still. See, look at me. But yeah, 720 million AVAX, and then 344 million AVAX. That's all that can be in existence. So I'm loving DBZen built on top of Avalanche because it's a new element of exchanging coins or trading hands. So like basically, people, in my opinion, using DBZen on Avalanche, you're actually allowing the exchange of the Avalanche tokens to come to your wallet. And if you stake and hold DXN on this particular blockchain, unlike ETH where it's about like everybody just getting a share of the pie, here I think we could actually use DBZen to change hands in the Avalanche ecosystem, where maybe somebody doesn't know what to do with their Avalanche. So now they can come into DBZen, they can use some AZen, they can burn it with the DBZen or with the Avalanche, place it into the pool, redistribute the Avalanche to the Zenians that are holding. Right? So it's a protocol for Zenians to get ahead, and every single subchain is designed like this, versus Ethereum, right, where it's just about getting a piece of the pie. Everybody just wants a little piece of it. Over here, I would love to see more Avalanche players that are on Avalanche that do DeFi enter this program, because then they can be a part of the exchange of hands. Because now the question is how much Avalanche does the community have, and will they get exhausted? Like, will Zenians stop having 100 Avalanche in their wallet, or like so and so? I mean, and 100 Avalanche is not cheap, so definitely a lot of opportunity here. Same on all of them though. Here, let's look at Binance. Just check out the forecast. And what's cool though is we can look at all of this stuff from a floor's perspective because, yeah, we're headed down. So we'd love to see Zen get oversold on the RSI, right? Come down, break past the 30 on the RSI, maybe even test this level down here that was a resistance level on the way down last time. This would be a really good bottom concept where you did get that ride up. So it's like a larger ABC correction where it's just like, here's your start, then we got your correction, then we should see another one, you know? But it's like we could go up and then get rejected again. And then boom, we start really taking off. So good time to be in Zen, good time to be minting Zen, good time to be looking at how you're going to position yourself into Zen. And that's kind of why I'm looking at the subchains. The subchains are ways for you to stay active in Zen while everything is going down. So then that way you can, continue the gains. And that's what's crazy about Zen ecosystem. Like everything is a play. You got 11 different chains that are plays, and there's bridges to help you bridge back to ETH to buy the Zen. Maybe one day there will be a bridge where we just go straight to it. We swap our Zen and we can go anywhere we want to go. But for now, that's just not the feasible tech. Like that shit is, nobody's just making that. You feel me? Like it's got to be secure. It's got to be game changing, groundbreaking. I want to see all that good shit in the Zen ecosystem. But yeah, looking at the Binance one BNB up in that thing. Um, 19 mentors right now. So let's look at their claimed reclaimed carrying fees. So they had two BNB yesterday. Let's look at this pool entries. So the one Gwei runaway. As you can see, all the players over here, they are playing with the average entry. But yeah, they're burning a lot of Zen over here. Something I noticed and why I'm not playing the game over here is because if you look, there's two burners at the top with 25 BZen burned, which is, oopsies. No, how do I change it back? Okay, which is $351. So someone is investing, in my opinion, 300 or like 400 bucks, 500 bucks. Let's just say $500. They're putting $500 into this vehicle, and then they're sniping all of the coins, and they're kicking it. I don't know if they're selling it. They really can't sell it because there's no liquidity, right? You can't sell anything if there's nobody there. So like, there's not any real liquidity for the person getting into the lobby to sell. So this is good for price because I'm the same way on AVAX. If I was to sell, I would be the seller. And the game is to accumulate and try to get at least 1% of the supply on one of these subchains. Like, just like on one of these, if you can't get 1% of the supply on Ethereum and DBZen, you probably want to be getting 1% of the supply somewhere else. So that's why I'm on Avalanche, and I'm seeing ways to change how much Avalanche is entering the system. Here in DBZen on ETH, let's go ahead and look at it. I should look at Polygon too, but we'll look at that one in a second. Push the like button. Hell yeah, man. Press the like. Press the like button if you like and enjoy the content. So, ooh, we got 25 ETH in the pool. That's pretty nice. We hit some. This is why I love XenPub. I love the addition of the price chart. I don't think it keeps the cookies though. We'll see. Or not the cookies, sorry, the cash. Because it'd be cool to draw lines and come back to XenPub and then your lines are there. But if it doesn't keep the cache and it refreshes every time you leave, then you got to draw the lines again. Nice little bottom there. Right off the 9. Right off the 9.8. All right. So we are getting into that nice range where we want to be. Again, lower prices means better lobbies. If we don't get lower prices in DXN, we won't get better lobbies because then it will make sense to get into the lobby when there's lower prices because it'll be hopeless, like, or how do you say? Yeah, there'll be zero hopium. We have hopium right here. There won't be much hopium. Okay. And that would be the time to enter the lobby when there's no hopium because then you're the only player playing the game. And we're still a small community. There's not a lot of people here. Everyone's distracted by fucking Pulse Chain. I'm like the only one not distracted by it because I'm not in it. Yes, sir. Over here, dodged a big ass comment on that one. Because now we in Bitcoin. But yeah, looking at the burner here, so you see this person's doing it to you guys too. So how on Binance chain you have somebody who's specifically taking all of the coins with a big burn, burning as much as they can. This is now happening on Ethereum, which would technically make DVZen a shitcoin, because nobody can keep up with the whale. Like right now, somebody would need to burn 11 billion Zen, which is cost $17,000. They need to step in right now and burn this much to get into the first position, or to get at least a split of this so that everybody isn't so diluted. But nobody's stepping in because everybody's broke. And that's just the climate, because you can tell from the way Zen is functioning. Since Zen is on the downside, this means that there's no reason for me to play DB Zen, because eventually I'm going to get cheaper Zen, right? It's all part of the cycle, it's all part of the algorithm. It's programmed to have dumps and it's programmed to have pumps. It's programmed to give opportunity in certain dapps. Now, this I believe, like this cycle we're in, I think it's going to be really, really big in the future, where there's big money at stake. Like it's going to be big money, um, and that's because you could turn DBZen tokens. So DXN will be used to make X1 chain. So since it will have that environment, that means that people will be entering this lobby to just inquire DXN tokens to burn. And let's say DXN is very scarce on the DEX, there won't be a way to get it besides burning, and that's another reason why I'm not worried about the way the pools work right now in the now. I know in the future they're going to be bumping. Like every chain, I think or all the chains that have value will be bumping. So currently, I'm putting those on the futuristic chains that are following the trend. Okay, everything in technology is a trend, man. You got to be on trend, and if you're not on trend, you can't bend anything. You're by yourself with a lot of people. What up, Dank? I'm never distracted, says Dank. High as hell. I'm never distracted. Yo, what's up, Zen merch store? What it do? Optimus Prime, my favorite, another favorite screen name of mine, 2006 as F. Victor, what it do? You got a DBZen tutorial on 101 for Dummies here? I do not, but I'm actually getting ready to start a Telegram channel. It's going to be stealth launched, but getting ready to start a Telegram channel where we can kind of rap and chat about just Zen, and really start to explore the greater thought of like how we can take Zen to the next level on every chain Zen is on, versus the separated. I think right now there's a lot of separated minds, and sometimes we come together in Twitter Spaces. But I would like to have that quick chat idea, where the chat is really driven to involve everyone, right? Every chain up in that thing, BRCs, ERCs, PRCs, ARCs, whatever you rep in is going to be up in this chat, and then we'll be able to rap about how these ecosystems should work. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not like a YouTuber, right? I guess I'm just chilling, and I'm just like, maybe I'll stream, and then like I do it, and then people show the fuck up, and I'm like, all right, I gotta keep going. So then now it's like, yeah, I can start making like videos and content and stuff, but if I'm getting the support and I'm getting the love, I'm gonna do it off the rip. But yeah, we'll see if I can start doing 101 type videos coming soon. Not saying it's not gonna happen. Coming soon, my G. Oh, we got the payout that just happened. Hey, please do. Some of us just don't get the dynamics of it. Yeah, I think the hardest part, or like be honest, like if I was to really teach someone about this type of shit, I would start with Zen, and I would start with the Zen white paper. White paper. The reason why I would start with the Zen white paper is because you need to really, really, really understand the Zen white paper before you can advance. It's like the Bible. The Zen white paper catches you up to the climate of today's crypto industry. And then when you can get caught up, you'll stop chasing everything, And then you'll be able to sit in the seat and start to have some fun because you'll see it like, okay, cool. 25 ETH in the pool, that's cool. You know, um 22 billion Zen going in, that's cool. But then when you look at the players who are in your community who are like-minded, you start to see how their minds are different. And then it's like, well, if everybody's supposed to burn Zen, right? Like that's the game. Why aren't everybody burning a bunch of Zen? That'd be like your next question. And then it would be like, oh, like, duh, there's no Zen. And then you would probably want to go and try to buy Zen, right? And that's why knowing how Zen is made slows you down to know that this is an okay period. Like nobody has Zen. Like even Jack Levin doesn't have Zen. And when you read the white paper, right? Why doesn't anybody have Zen today, guys? Right? Because everybody is trapped in the minting phase. How can anybody have Zen if we all have to chill? Because in order to get the most Zen in your global rank, you need to make sure that you're doing the best term date, right? Mint terms. Mint terms is what pushes your amount of Zen into the future. So if you're mint terming short, you're not getting the most Zen, and that's what's happening here. Most people are Zenians, right? So let's go again to the turbo. Zen turbo, another way. So you gotta really break it down. And this is once I learned how this worked, I was like, oh, this shit's easy. Everybody need to go long, right? And then when everybody goes long in Zen, which is gonna naturally happen because the only way to stop the long train, pause. The only way to stop the long is to get people to stop minting, but everyone keeps minting, right? And what's cool is now we can see the heartbeat of Zen based on the minting allocation of Zen. So right here, when gas was low, because that's another metric of Zen when you learn about how you create Zen from this chart, right? You need to spin. Where's it at? Do they have that chart here? Du-du-du-du-du-du-du. Maybe it's not here. Where's global rank? Well, it basically you got to spin ETH in order to, or native coin to make the Zen. So when you spin the native coin to make the Zen, that's gonna force you again to pick gas related opportunities because you want to have the best gas to enter into the Zen world so you can get your Zen for free, right? Like I have a joke. This is a running joke at this point. Zen is free. It's a hard pill to swallow, but it's still free, fools. Um, if you're minting today at sub ridiculous numbers, Zen is free. Who cares what anyone else says? Yeah, you're paying gas, but you're gonna have to get into the industry anyways, right? If you want to get into the industry, you need some gas. You need some swag. What kind of swag you choose is up to you. But yeah, you need the gas, and then the gas plays a factor in creating Zen, which creates bubbles. Like, look at this bubble, man. This bubble got me cracking up because people don't understand how Zen works. Like, everybody was mining like crazy when the gas was pretty fucking high. Then gas got pretty fucking high. So everybody stopped minting, and then gas was low, and then nobody was minting, right? Because people don't understand Zen yet. Zen is gonna take at least 3 years before everybody gets it. So if you're getting it now on month 8, you're like a superhuman at this point. So it makes sense to your question, Victor. Like it's like a lot of dynamic pieces, but what you need to find intrigueness on is gonna be the minting reward variables, all that shit. Where's it at? God damn it. Where me at? Where we at? This. You got to learn how this works, right? Term limits. Term limits in days are set to follow a total activity of proof of participation protocol. Specifically, the maximum mint terms is capped at 100 days until protocol begins to register more than 5,000 unique participant addresses tracked by the global rank. The terms will start increasing logarithmically as more participants join the protocol using the following formula. Okay, free mint. Zen is free, right? So this is what you have to learn, and once you learn this, right? What is the global rank, and all that shit? That's down here. Global rank. Current value of global Zen variable, which is increased monotonously, increments by one with by one with each successful claim rank transaction, a measure of power of Zen network. It's just a measure of power of Zen network. I guess you could say that. All that extra shit, fuck all that. It's just a measure of power. And the global G rank is important, right? If we're looking at Zen.network. So the global G rank, Dank with the big bang. Thanks, bro. Um, Not surprised that the blockchain built by the stereo salesman works, but it's not functional. Yo, that shit is playing out the left side speaker right now. You got surround sound speakers, but Pulse Chain is definitely bumping only out the front driver passenger fucking speakers, man. But what's crazy is people are still minting over there. So Pulse Chain has got a lot of turbulence in altitude, but there's still a Zen plane just flying through that shit. I see y'all. That's why I'm keeping my eye on it though, because this is what I've been trying to prove on Avalanche, on Polygon, on Binance Chain, but I might not be able to prove it on these networks because this theory is too complex for these networks. Binance Chain is the planet, motherfucker. Polygon is planet, right? But Pulse Chain is dynamic and it's very niche community. So you got all these big planets and then the spaceship, right? Like this Death Star that's just there because people want it to be there. So maybe Pulse Chain, like I said, can come through from all of this. And it's cool to see the Zenians minting because then, maybe it just turns to a Zen chain, like every other chain that Zen is on. It's not surprising. Like Eve Moss is a Zen chain, Phantom is a Zen chain. All these are Zen chains. Like I'm trying to turn Avalanche into a Zen chain, because it just makes sense over there. But yeah, looking at the global rank, right? That's what you see here. You see 12 million, 63 million. That's based on people making wallets. So the ones with a big G rank, that's where the most Zen is been created or being created. Right? Maybe some of it is long, which means that there's gonna be a shit ton. Right? You could actually see it here. So you see Binance Chain has a lot of Zen, 46 trillion in liquid supply, but Polygon has 34 trillion. And then you'll see that the global rank here is higher than this global rank, right? What does that say, right? That would tell you that there's more friction to make Zen on, well, actually, that wouldn't tell you that. That's not friction. Actually, this doesn't tell you shit. Fuck that. But this would tell you friction because it's more close. That's why I put these two in the same bucket. We know what's going on Big Binance Chain, man. That one Gwei shit got y'all fucked up over there. Let's not lie. But Polygon versus AVAX, the global rank is 13 million, right? 99 million. So that's proof that there's a friction happening to make Zen here. Same with Ethereum, 12 million, 10 trillion liquid supply. What is the friction? That would be your next thing to explore to start to understand Zen on higher levels. Look at this one. See like OKX, right? That's why I keep my eye on OKX because they're still minting Zen, right? And then, well, who knows what they're doing with the shit? But 68 trillion, actually the most Zen out of all networks, but the cheapest priced Zen out of all networks. So what the fuck are they doing over there? But yeah, then we got Pulse Chain right now at 8 million. So there's still EEA over there, at early amplified adoption. So yeah, keep minting. You guys want to keep minting until that shit hits 10. But then the liquid supply right now is hundreds, thousands, millions, billions. So 181 billion. It's actually the lowest amount. But you'll notice the G rank is creeping up on AVAX and Avalanche, or excuse me, Ethereum and Avalanche. You'll see it's pretty much like, let's just say 7 million G rank behind it at this point. this is something that you would, as a post-chain Xenian, want to be concerned about. And that's why you don't want a bunch of dApps out yet. There's like no Zen, there's no liquid Zen to make the dApps work, right? And that's kind of why, if you don't understand a lot of this, you need to read the fucking white paper. Like, you got to go and do it. Like, I had got treated and I went and talked to a bunch of people about Zen and I didn't ever read the white paper and I looked like an idiot. I'm talking to these people who were educated about the whole system, and then I was trying to just apply my theory without reading the white paper. Once I applied the white paper to my theory of Zen, I can move freely through every dApp because I know it's rooted in Zen. And I know that the narrative is ETH Zen. Gosh darn. Because we're all on ETH and it's got the biggest liquidity. Ugh, it's so heartbreaking, but we're here. I'm here for it. I don't think it's my calling though, so that's why I'm on AVAX, bro. That's why I'm champion. I'm championing something else. Maybe I think X1 for show is my like last stop in crypto. But for some reason, I got one more. I got one more stop before the final stop, and I'm trying to figure it out. And it's one of these chains, and that's why it's here in front of me. But it might just be me going back to Bitcoin. I think that's what's happening. I think I'm learning that, that gift where it's like the astronaut, and it's like it's always been that. Like for me, it's the Bitcoin. Like it's since 2013, since I found out about it, it's always been about Bitcoin. It's never not been about it. It just appears that way, but it's never been about it. So that's kind of why I'm taking that narrative with a grain of salt throughout my journey because it keeps showing up like the BRC20s. And AVAX out of all of these chains is a really good stability chain for the Bitcoin back and forth. And oh yeah, I'll show you guys how I did that. I actually took some AVAX and ported it over to Bitcoin yesterday. Spent $30 in fees. But we over there now, man. We ready to get these BRC20s. But yeah, looking at Zen in price, right? Yeah, number one bandit is always going to be Ethereum. Most valuable chain for Zen is ETH and AVAX. Kinda. AVAX is the second most friction. It's the second most friction behind ETH, correct? If you were using gas fees as friction. No, it's actually, if you were using gas fees as friction, Jack, you would be thinking of Binance Chain, because Binance Chain has like the Zenterions are 475 VMUs, which brings it to like $600 or something for a Zenterion over there. So AVAX isn't. What AVAX has is a blockchain restriction. So the blocks are smaller, which creates less Zen, which inclines more participation. So if there's not a lot of participants on AVAX, then it'll always stay the smallest chain. The other ones would be like, but see, then Phantom, but see, this is the weird part. It's like, but Phantom has small ass blocks. You can only do 40 VMUs, and people are maxing the fuck out of this shit. That's why, well, I mean, it's a lot cheaper for sure. I think it's like 30 cents. It's like Moonbeam, where it's like 30 cents to make these things. But AVAX is $7 to $5 to do a Zenterion. So that's at today's prices of 14 bucks for an AVAX. Really, really decent, because like that means if this were to go to its 10x, so from here it would be a 10x to all-time highs. Yeah, 140. Wow, what the fuck? We're looking at this at the right time, guys. Excuse my French. Yeah, the 10x would be right now to 140, which would mean that one Zenterion would be $50. Like, I'm doing the math here. I'm like, yo, AVAX could be the fucking wave, because you ride with AVAX, and then our dApps are the best. To see, I'm going full circle back to the Zen. Right now, I'm talking about DB Zen again. Like, now our dApps are the best, and people want to come and play our dApps, and they got the Avalanche already, so they buy the Zen, or they start minting the Zen, and then the thing continues on a whole other chain. What happened on ETH? Let's look at it. Did they jack the pool? They jacked y'all motherfuckers. Or did somebody come and play with them? I doubt it. Let's see what it ended with. This was a couple minutes before. So there was this person who jacked the pool over there. They jacked it. They said, "Give me that shit. Give me that chain, motherfucker." God damn! Look at that red candle. um, let's look at it. Damn, 26. So one ETH came in there, but that's not enough. 17 racks. You needed a lot more than that. Yeah, man. And this is small too. Like these burners, they have this underwater. This is going to be in the millions of dollars. All top 10 people will probably be in the millions of dollars for Zen burning. Like that's another metric you guys have to pay attention to. Like, what the fuck? Like millions of dollars? You know, like what is that? Does that mean Zen goes up in price, or does that mean that you know, people continue to burn? I think it's going to be people continue to burn to go to XN because or to X1 chain, based on like my current experience. Like it just feels like that's what's about to fucking go down. We going to X1 chain. That's the last stop. Until then, though, we having fun. Until X1 chain, we having fun, man. Um, Facts. Yo, what up, Jesse? Zen only $80 on Binance chain. I just got it this morning. Oh, it's only $80 for a full Zenterion? That's not bad. That's not bad. What about MZen on Polygon? Is this still fresh blockchain? Um, I feel like Polygon is still cool. Polygon is sick, actually. The problem with Polygon is it hasn't matured, and it won't mature until more Zen is burned, and that's why I'm bullish on XENshiba, because it's the maturity. I'm seeing so much good mature shit with XENshiba that like it makes me bullish. Like it makes me very bullish. It actually makes me very bullish. Um, because they're doing it the right way. Now, if they rug us, I'm gonna be super sad. All right, I'm gonna be like, no, why'd y'all do that? Why did y'all do that? But I'm not getting those vibes. I'm not getting rug vibes. Um, Also, you can read the contract right now, right? So you can see that they are doing it the right way. They also addressed something that was fascinating to see, because they didn't have to address it, but they did it anyways. So right here, they put the contract so that you could talk, like, let's talk about XENshiba contract. Just showing you like how you can see how it's all going down. Um, and then where is it at? Where is it at? Should join their Telegram. But this comes out on Saturday. Did they delete it or something? Let me see if the center replies. But they basically talked about how they were going to bring XENshiba to XN chain. And an XN chain or X1, when X1 releases, they're going to bring XENshiba there. So technically, this XENshiba would be the first XENshiba on X1 chain if they continue to, keep this going. Right? So I'm really curious to see how they do this. It makes me really bullish, and I see the MZen chart, and that's what I mean. Zen is not dead. It's just taking time for people to understand how it works. And the cycles get larger every time people start to understand it. Um, and now we're like in these new phases of deflationary premises, right? Or we were like that's I don't want to say premises, but like the parameters are now about deflationary concepts. And when those deflationary forces come into the supply, we can really feel it in two ways: in price down, and we feel it in the dapps going down as well because of that fear index, right? Like this is giving us a good. That's why I like this fear index, because it's letting us know, like, hey, because of all of this climate, there's a lot of fear in the Zen market because people don't want to lose value. And it's not that Zen is not valuable. It's just like, hey, I want DB Zen for the best price, right? This is the fucking Memorial Day weekend sell continued. I want Zen Doge for the best price. I want FENIX for the best price, right? And the only way to get the best price is to get lower Zen and to let the whales delete it. And that's on Ethereum. That's just a whole ETH ass narrative, man. But over on Polygon, I don't think Polygon is dead. What I think is it needs to mature in supply. And FENIX was not the dapp for that. But FENIX is a great move for those in Polygon looking to stake for a long period of time. Dun, dun, dun. Let's go over to Polygon. Love me some FENIX, man. Who's doing the stakes? Who's staking out there? Who's staking? Or is it just me? In order to burn, you gotta mint and stake. Yeah, you gotta mint and stake. On some chains like Moonbeam, I just stake the Zen now. I don't want to burn it for DB Zen because I need to buy Moonbeam and I do not want to buy their fucking token. And then I have mints coming out crazy on Moonbeam. And then yeah, I got crazy mints coming out on Moonbeam. So I think it's just best for me to be the Zen liquidity. That's kind of like my game over there. I'm like, I don't really want to buy their token because I don't know what the fuck they're trying to get going. But I will provide, or I will be a Zenian over there. So if they figure out how they want to use Zen on Moonbeam, they can email Crypto Bruh, and I might be interested in depositing my Zen. Other chains like Avalanche and Polygon, I'm over there playing the game, bruh. I'm playing the game. Polygon will pop once there's gaming partnerships that come through in 2025 with gaming in the metaverse. I mean, everything's gonna go up in price, but do I think Polygon will be $10? Not so much. And it's just because it's in abundance, and that's the versus my versus thesis for Polygon versus Avalanche. I enjoy Avalanche more because it has better tokenomics. The max supply is important in crypto. You need that. That's what gives you supply and demand. And then they burn the tokens all the time, right, from every transaction. And then they got Zenians that can burn even more AVAX. Like, what? Like, see over here, it's just hard, bro. They're gonna have to knock, like, they still at 93% of current supply, bro. They gotta knock this down. Here, let's go look at AVAX, run it back. Ladders are for scared money. Putting my stakes together on FENIX. Yeah, we gotta put our FENIX stakes on. But yeah, 48%. I'm gonna play with the 48 percenters versus the 93 percenters. Man, let's look at BNB. These are the top four for sure. Binance Chain, Polygon, Avalanche, Ethereum. That's your top four. Who's gonna take number 5? It's a toss up. I would almost say Phantom. Phantom is number 5, but the Eve Mouse people would say no, we're more active, which they are. So yeah, there's no max supply over here. There's a lot of no BNB, but that's why BNB is expensive, right? So, yeah, but they got so much. It's like a real different type of chain. It's not a real crypto chain, to be honest. It's crypto, but it's a starter. It's a starter pack. You start on BNB and then you graduate to something new, in my opinion. Graduate to Avalanche. All right, max supply, popping. What up, Steve? What up, Steven? Got Zenmon in the house. How would you be able to burn for XENshiba or any other token when there will be Zen on X1, like Jack always said? Could change, of course, but now I know Zen. Now no Zen on X1. I think that that's actually good though, because Zen is a program, it's an algorithm. So technically, if we all embody the Zen culture, we can come out with our own Zen worlds in X1 chain using Zen functionality, using the mint functions and the burn functions. So it will be really cool to see Zen world on all different worlds, right? Zen world on Avalanche coming to X1 chain. Zen world on Polygon, Zen world on we had it up. Zen world on all of these. When all of these get to come together on X1 chain, I think it's going to be an amazing time for the space. There's so many bright-minded individuals in every single one of these pockets, especially this pocket. But it's all about realizing where you are and yeah, being a free, being I guess a free of borders crypto user. I like all of these environments. I think they're all really dope, but also being a capitalist crypto user, not everything is here to rock, bruh. So it's gonna be cool to see these comments or these planets come up in time. But yeah, I don't think we need Zen on the X1 chain. I think we are Zen, and we will learn how to burn those coins, and we'll learn how to create. Like again, I said, any of us can do it. And if somebody has 5 different Zen coins from 5 different Zenians, and they all have a value, we're just creating new currency inside of the crypto space. It's kind of crazy. What up, Hex and more? Check out the big green candle on ETH Phoenix this AM. Price went to 100 and 87 Zen per Phoenix to 1080. Oh shit! Hey, did Craig pump it? No, I'm just kidding. He doing his stakes though. I'm playing short on I'm playing it short on Ethereum, but still get some Zen or Phoenix over there. But yeah, let's talk about it. This is my Polygon world. And exactly, Hex and more. That's why we love in Phoenix, because when people start to really comprehend it, Phoenix has the capabilities to price in Zen. It could be a Zen price component where everybody's really focused on the performance of Phoenix to dictate the performance of Zen. Because if Phoenix is performing well and there's no Zen coming onto the market, right? Going back to the white paper, like nope, not enough people are in the max term concept with their C rank to get the most Zen for the particular era, causing everything to go down. We could see price appreciation in Phoenix, where people continue to burn Zen into Phoenix all the time. But yeah, man, I ended some stakes yesterday. I have one stake here that ends on Sunday. I'm gonna ride it out, right? This was a full monther. Turned 9,900 or 99 or 999,000 Phoenix into 1.3 million Phoenix right now if I wanted to end stake. But I'm gonna wait till it's 1.8. I'll get that extra 500,000 Phoenix. What I did do though is I ended some stakes early yesterday that actually brought this to my attention. Doge Chain is an embarrassment. Bad dog. Doge Chain, bad dog. I thought it was some sort of idea for Phoenix build out some ladders. Yeah. I'm gonna talk about my ladder. We about to get it in. But something I did yesterday. I had these 2 stakes that ended yesterday, but I ended them in a penalty, right? Oh, it's a show. Oh, it just shows how much I got paid out. Oh, that'd have been kind of cool. That'd be cool, Joe, if I could see my penalties. But basically what happened was I had already ROI'd on my payout. I had got to a point in the payout where I was like, you know what? It's like 20,000 Phoenix left. It's similar to what you just saw. So like right now I can end my stake and I could take 1.3 million, or I can wait till the end of the week and I can get 1.8 million. So I get 500,000 more Phoenix if I wait a few more days, right? Now, I thought this was really, really interesting because this gives me the idea that we'll always have infinite drip of penalties, because as people capitulate early, right? The thing that this is a really big difference from Hex. Hex doesn't show you your future payout, right? If we're looking at the Hex UI, I don't even think this shit gonna load. Man, this shit won't load. I gotta probably be on a post chain, because then ain't gonna connect to this. But long story short, you can see here on the Hex website, it doesn't show you your future payout. It just shows you your principal and your T shares. So Phoenix has a leg up in that UI perspective, because this is great to see this future payout. Because again, what it does is it allows the participant to end their stake early. And then now 500,000 Phoenix is going to be rained amongst all the stakers, right? So what happens? What does this look like as the train starts to roll? And there's a lot of people who are like, you know what? I've already ROI'd a shit ton of Phoenix. I just want it now, because the future payout, right? We're talking like maybe like 4 to 5 reward pools from now. If someone's timed it correctly, right, and they timed it right after the reward pool, this could mean that this individual could simply just, take an L real quick, because they're already really close to maturity, because that's the next thing you have to play a factor in. Okay, your penalties are going to be based in Phoenix off of time, right? So depending on how long you're staked for is how much penalty you're going to always be subjective to. The closer you get to maturity, the less penalty you have to pay. Normal shit. It's just normal shit. All right. And that's how the staking vehicle works, um, in the idea of time. And some people, they're going to stake right after the reward pools because that's just going to be a participant in this experience. Um, the concept is to go long and do 777s, right? But you would think you would, yeah. So halfway through this experience, right? So 2044. Today is 2033. What the fuck? What is halfway through this? What is the halfway point? I can't think right now. But maybe like 2035? Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. I gotta do the math on it. I can't think right now. But maybe the halfway point of the stake, right? That the years and halves, you'll be at a 50% penalty. So maybe you've incurred enough reward pool um, payouts so that 50% is nothing, and you're like, whatever, I went out. Maybe Phoenix is pamping, and everybody's like, yo, I need to get this divs, or I like it's like, this is way more expensive than when I staked. Then they end, all because they see the future payout. So that's the difference between Hex UI and Phoenix UI. There is nowhere for you to see your payout in Hex. At least I don't know. Haha, tweet. We are not implementing the burn Zen function because it hinders our utility development. Instead we'll be airdropping another token on X1 to all addresses. Oh yeah, Steven. So also that was the one I was looking for because that's actually some real shit. I was looking for that one. Thanks for bringing that up though. I forget where it's at because I couldn't find it. But when I saw that, oh, right here, yeah, something new must emerge from the existing foundation. In this case, it's XENshiba. We are not implementing the burn Zen function because it hinders the utility development. Instead, we will be airdropping. So in Zen token has the burn function, and I've been saying that a lot of these coins need to inherit that. That's what makes Zen sick. That's Zen. Zen is the function to create and destroy the crypto inside of crypto. So XENshiba should have wrote their contract with that destroy function so that when they do the idea to X1, they could do that same thing where you you burn your coins using a function, and then as a developer, you can use the repository of burns contract calls to navigate to the next area, right? To move the crew to the next area. So I thought it was actually pretty crazy. See, but they said Imzen will be burned, so we'll be burning Imzen tomorrow. But the real thing that is a topic that we should be talking about is why don't you use the Zen burn function in the coin? Like this should be like Zen, 100%. And they dropped the ball low key on not doing that, but it means more meme coins can come out and facilitate the right way. And I'm glad XENshiba actually pointed this out because that was my issue with Exelon. I didn't like how their burn was a dead address. It's not dead. A null address is not burning. That shit is still in supply. Zen burn is a burn. Sorry guys, I'm a pleb. Can somebody explain the flush of the reward pool? But yeah, let's get back to that. Sorry, I went off topic. But yeah, so the reward pool is flushing on Ethereum this Saturday. Oh, and I want to go to Avalanche. We're gonna silver surf it to Avalanche. So I got some vents ending, and we'll do some ladders real quick before I get up out of here. I'll teach you guys how to do it. But let's go to XenPub. Make sure you use XenPub so you can get your 411 on it. Wait a second. Oh, ETH pal. or Ethereum. I forget everything on Phoenix now is released. So when you go to XenPub, they got every chain. Pick your chain wisely. You already know your boy's at AVAX. AVAX is where it's at. Let me take off this Hex website. It should making my computer run slow. Look at that. As soon as I clicked it out. Why are you doing this to me, Richard Hart? Well, look at that. Yeah, I had a nice price bump. So the reason why I'm into all the other chains though is there won't be much sell pressure. If the thing about Avalanche Phoenix is that we get to oh, this isn't, yeah, this is verse in, right? Okay. In Avalanche Phoenix, we control as Xenians everything. In ETH Phoenix, there's a degen force that is dark that we can't fight all the time. You have to ride the wave with them. And that's like the people that are gonna be dumping Phoenix because they don't care about the integrity of the protocol. So don't get caught in that shit, but it's really cool to see it work finally. Somebody must have went in and bought instead of... Let's actually look at this. Because you, sir, are an idiot. You should have burned. You should have burned. Let's go to the dashboard. Dashboard me. Remember, switch the price to XEN if you're going to be running analytics. Holy moly. Yeah, so that's what happened here. Some big buys came in. Somebody wanted to pull it, put in $2,000. Wow, look at you guys go. Look at that. Some adds, some takeouts, some subtracts. This is good for anybody who got in, who burned. This is what you want to see before a reward pool. You want to see the price action. And again, that's why it's like, some of these reward pools are going to be like, ooh, do I just get out now, pay the penalty, and take the bag? Or do I ride it out? I'm personally going long, so I'm not going to be playing that degen-ass game. But ETH will have that a lot. So that's what happened here. It broke past the peg, just like I said that we want on Phoenix. We want to break past the pegs. We don't want to stay too much in the peg, but it can be pegged to XEN for the time being until more people understand. Once more people get it, it should actually take off and get away from the peg. So like that's like here on MXen, after the reward pool, we've been stuck on the restaking, right? So that's the next phase in Phoenix. You got to make sure people are restaking it in order to protect the price. So pre-reward pool flushes is whatever. We really want to make sure it holds its peg after the fact. So where does the Phoenix come from for the reward pool, right? That's the big question. Where the fuck is the Phoenix from? How y'all got the Phoenix in there? Where the Phoenix? Hey, 6,000. 6,000, wow. 6,000, wow. I got Phoenix is on everything. These are cute little things here. Oh, Joe Blau, you gotta post that thing over here, bro. Job. Let's go to Joe Blau's Twitter. I know he's got it over there. He's got a Phoenix flow chart to help you understand how you should be trying to flow. So let's go down here. Damn. What's up, Willis? Does Phoenix reward payout include the capital, or is it just the yield generated from the capital? Here, I'll show you. We gotta find the chart. Here it is. So the reward pool, and this is kind of why, like, oh my god, everybody came back into this bitch. That is so funny. That is actually very funny. Like, if you watched the stream yesterday, this was at 18 million in the equity pool. Now everybody's getting in the pool after they flooded Phoenix saying it was stupid. See, do not follow the stupidity, y'all, because they're going to just stake on you right before right before it all happens. But yeah, like So the reward pool is created as a carbon copy of all the Zen that's burned. When you burn Zen in Phoenix, come on, load it, man. Damn, this shit taking forever. So when you burn, oh, nice. Fish, Phoenicians. Dude, I'm getting played right now. Why am I getting played? What did I do? Damn. This shit took me like all out of whack. Oh man. How in the hell did I end up over here? Hold up, hold up. And we had to do it all over again. Dude, Phoenix is way cooler than Hex. Phoenix is cooler than Hex. Phoenix doesn't have an OA. It follows all the first principles. It's way better than Hex. But a bunch of, in my opinion, just a bunch of people know how to FUD people out, and it's entertaining. But the numbers don't lie. That's where I'm at with it now. You could just watch it and you'll see that it's gonna do good things. You don't need to what do you call it? You don't need to worry about what Phoenix is gonna do because it's alive on the blockchain, and now nobody can stop it. It's similar to Zen, right? Like nobody can stop Zen. Similar to Bitcoin, nobody can stop Bitcoin. Jeez, where we at? April 27th? Damn, what the fuck? Why is it so hard? I need to like save this photo. That's probably what I need to do. Oh, did we hit all-time lows before do we hit all-time lows before the 7th of or July 16? Nah, I think we're approaching all-time lows, but I don't think we're gonna go to all-time lows. Nah, hell no. Hell no. If they pumping Zen, if they pumping Phoenix now, the whales are faking. They're faking y'all out. I mean, I'm not a whale, so I have to participate in the you know, in this atmosphere that there's people who can manipulate price, and it won't be a founder, which is really cool. You know that it's not the founding team. You know it's just other people that make human decisions, and we're still in the early phases of the crypto where there isn't a lot of bots that are making plays, so you can still have that FUD theory where it's like fear, uncertainty, and doubt, and there's a lot of FOMO. That's what I just see right now. Someone buying into Phoenix, are you spending $1,000 on Phoenix right now on the DEX? Like, what the fuck? Bro, you better go get some Zen. You better go get 1 billion Zen and burn it. But if people don't understand that, then that's what's going to pump Phoenix price. And that's why it's important to understand the white paper, because you separate yourself from a buyer instantly. If you're in this zone, you in the game, bruh. But if you in this zone, bruh, go read the white paper, bruh. What are you doing? Right? And I can see this now because, like I was saying, the problem I had with Ethereum was that there wasn't a big equity supply, letting me know that people are putting it back in there. And we would see it here too, right? Every day in the total supply, we want to see negatives in Phoenix, because then that means that that Phoenix is being staked. Whenever you see a positive value, that means that the burners are burning and they're selling it down. So let's see if we can find a positive. Let's look at Polygon. Polygon probably will have the positive because it's really bad over there right now. But you'll see what I like at Avalanche, 2 million degree separation. Moonbeam is looking pretty good too. There's not a lot of Moonbeam collateral or capital for exit, so all you can do is stake it. I'm glad people are choosing Phoenix because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I chose, maybe I should choose Phoenix, but I'm like, let me just choose Zen on Moonbeam. I could choose Phoenix somewhere else. Eve Moss, they have a really giant separation of stakes. Would like to see this get more into the 30s. I would like to see, 30 million enter the equity supply to see that the stakers are there. OKX, they ain't got no stakers. Same with ETH-PAL. ETH-PAL, the equity pool is actually larger than the reward pool. So everybody is staked over there. That's insane. That's actually pretty crazy. Yeah, yeah, that's actually gonna be really crazy to watch. But yeah, looking at Ethereum, everyone's entering the pool for the reward flush. The reward flush is designed and for every Zen that is burned, there's two copies that are made. One copy goes to you, and the extra copy goes to the reward pool. And then every 13 weeks after the first 3 weeks, so the first 3 weeks is a cooldown, and then you get the reward pool. And then after the 13 or the 3 weeks, you do 13-week reward flushes. And then that reward flush goes directly into the equity pool, and then you get your shares, and then your shares are going to be based on what's in the equity pool, right? That's why there's no OA, because as people enter the equity pool and stake long, right, the long stakers create the equity in Phoenix. And that's why it's super decentralized, because as long as people are staking long, then there will always be equity for the stakers. And then how does that protect others? Or like how do the long people get protected? There's this thing called the share rate. And this came from Hex. Hex had T shares which rise in price as stakes end. So then that way you can never get the same stake again once your stake ends. You have to make a stake and go long on the share rate, or on Hex it was called the T share, because that T share would be locked in and it's going to get smaller and smaller as the stakes end. So right now, everybody, this is why they call it a cooldown, because they give a day for everyone to get in by, so that when the share rate ratchets up, right? Like on Polygon, the reward pool ended, and then a lot of people staked behind the reward pool, and then that rose the share rate 86%, right? So that's going to happen in this area as well after these reward pools. Ethereum being this Saturday. So play wisely, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm going long. We'll look at my AVAX stakes right now. Um, because you really want to get in before the reward pool, and you want to set yourself up and get to staking today, so that you can be in now and not later when everybody else is wondering what the hell is going on. Yo, what's up, Tree City? What it do? Jack in the Box says Phoenix is way better capital than Hex. Facts. So much better, man. The future payout though is that's a demon. We might need a UI where you hide that, Joe. Joe, we need a UI to hide the future payout, please, or the payout now, because I might do it. Got the finger on the trigger. But yeah, I set up one on the reward pool here. Reward pool flushes June 17th. So got one over there, just because. But what I'm trying to do is I'm gonna build what I want, or what I've since I've discovered this, I really am gonna start building weekly ends after reward pools. I think that's like a really good strategy. So after the 17th, it'll be a 13-week period between the next reward pool, right? So what I'm thinking a good strategy to do in Phoenix is to stake long, right? So make your 26s, your 27s, your 44s, your 28s. You want to do that now before the share rate ratchets it up, and you want to put as much Phoenix as you're willing to lose on that stake, right? So I'm doing 25,000 Phoenix over in AVAX land. And everything that I get in AVAX, I'm putting into Phoenix, right? So like right now, I know I have some stakes on coin tools that are done. I got some stakes over here. They finished. That's a cool ladder. Yeah, like because what you want to try to do. Let's see if we do calendar. That's a gematria calendar. We don't need that. I guess we could do it. Fuck it. The date calendar over here is pretty epic, anyways. Probably the only date calendar you really need to use. Because I can click weeks. So let's just do it 6, 17, 23. And then let's get some 1 week, 6 weeks, 10 weeks, 15. So at 15? No. All right. 13 weeks. Mm. Mm. Hey, what is this? Oh, that's nothing. You know, I like to watch the numbers. Um, this is a great number. Damn, yeah, 91 days. So looking at September 16th would be the 13 weeks from that, right? So then you would just do the same thing. Let's see what the next one is. 9. Let's do 13 weeks. So we'll just be like 5. That's 17. Oh, we got to go 20, 24. Yep. All right. So then after that, be December 16th. So what we would do, get some Zen. Gotta go get some Zen. That's why you meant Zen. You can use coin tools, but I don't use it anymore. I only use it in .network. My problem with coin tools is until they make xeNFTs, there's no flexibility with the stakes or your Zen claims. So it's more of a like original miner. So you do get the cheapest fee of mining, but you don't get the flexibility of using your Zen. Like when DB's NFTs come out. FENIX or XENshiba. That is on you to make, Maji. Personally, I'm choosing XENshiba. Y'all can leave me behind in FENIX. Because I'm gonna leave y'all behind on a FENIX, you feel me? Let's get some Zen. Is it best to have your stakes come out on reward pool flush days? Or is it better to make sure you capture it regardless of the day it ends? I just realized that since we are first, we should probably be. This isn't financial advice. This is just me. Look at this fucking mint right here. I think this is a 70 wallets or something. $2. Let's fucking go. Actually, let's see. How much Zen do I have? I know I have none. Yeah, 0 Zen. So let's see how much Zen I just got. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna go back and go here. But yeah, since we're first and it's a fair launch and we know that no one's going to have the extra coins, that means that you can become the whale right now. Now, the thing about it becoming the whale would be that you're taking the risk and you're basically putting the team on your back. That's kind of why I'm like, you want to, if you're going to really take the risk with FENIX, you're going to want to start with the blockchain to make sure you're not on a ghost chain in the future or a chain where you just don't feel comfortable returning. I think you want to install that in your methods of discovery. That's why I like Avalanche because I see the foundation that's built, and I don't have to do anything extra. Okay, cool. We got some Zen here. 493 Zen claimed. That's cool. So then what I would do is go over here. We're gonna go to burn. Right? You have to start with the burn. Everybody I see do this. I think they do it a little incorrectly, and then they're like, oh, they go straight to stake, start stake, or they go straight to burn Zen. But you need to approve FENIX first so that FENIX can use your Zen. So you go ahead, just click max, approve. We're on AVAX, guys, so the fees are going to be astronomically cheaper than anywhere else. You're going to be like, what the heck? Oh, I got to take this off screen. No work. So max, next. All right, just so you guys can see it. Fucking 1 cent. That's just to approve it. I think right now on Ethereum, it's like $2 to approve. They would tell you, stop being broke. It's like, all right, I guess so. It'd be like that when you hang out with rich people. They'd be like, man, stop being poor, bro. You'd be like, all right, I'm done being poor. You're right. What is $2, bro? All right, so you hit approve. So you got to do it 2 times. You're gonna approve the burn limit, and then you're gonna approve it again to burn the Zen. So this is the friction on ETH that I've been feeling, where it's like, oh, some people might not like FENIX too much because there's a lot of clicking involved and a lot of fees to get it going. What you can do is an unlimited burn feature, right? Where you can you can click unlimited and you can burn as much as you want. You never have to do it again. I'm just more on the security side, just making sure you have ownership of your vibe, right? And make sure you just don't catch yourself slipping. You do that approve button, maybe somebody comes, burns all your Zen, goes through your FENIX and stuff, and just deletes it right after. So after you approve, when your transaction goes through, you click burn XEN. Now this is a problem that I've seen too. In testnet, this page changed, but for mainnet, it doesn't change. So I'm not too sure why it does that. But now when you come here, you should see your XEN pop up. But before you do that, you won't see XEN in this fashion. Now, what I also recommend is do whole numbers only. Don't burn with decimals. So we'll go ahead and burn 493 XEN. So start with approving it. Then we go burn. We'll see here 3 cents to burn on Avalanche. Burn it. Get going. If Avalanche were to 3x, or excuse me, 10x, that would be 30 cents. If they were to 100x, that'd be $3. It's kind of how I'm thinking of it, being in this environment. I could still do a $300 burn. I mean, excuse me, $3 burn. Amazing, 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 amazing. So let's see if the transaction went through. XENshiba will outperform everyone's expectations. I am super bullish. 5s. All right, contract went through. So you see, like, it's not necessarily updating the UI everywhere. I hope that they get that fixed. But then let's go to start stakes. Because we know that it went through. I saw that the confirmation happened. So if I go to start stake, this is gonna allow me to see the XEN or the FENIX. It should pop up here. There we go. 49,328 FENIX. Now what do I want to do? So there's 2 different ways. Obviously today's the last day of May, so always unlock the calendar if you want to use the calendar. So what we know is that we want to do stakes around the 1st and 2nd reward pools. So now that we have the dates, which are going to be the 16th and the 16th of September, and then the 16th of December, right? So now that we know, you could do it here where you can go, all right, let's go September 16, right? And then you could pick your stakes. So like, let's just do 1,000 FENIX, right? I guess you'd want to do it bigger. See, this is the part where you got to ask yourself, what do I really want to do? How do I want to divide this up? Wish I had just 5, so it'd be a little bit better. But what we'll do is we'll just do thousands. So you do 1,000. You'll see here it's gonna say you have let's think of it, an impermanent loss of 300 FENIX. Now, why did I lose FENIX on doing a short stake? This is because you don't have enough time bonus to provide you with enough shares to get your equity back out of the pool. So think of it as like a tax. You want to join the pool, but the staking party says, hey, this party's going till 2044. So if you want to stake less than that, you're going to have to pay a penalty to party with us. And that's what is happening here. Now, maybe what I'll do is I'll do 2 here, and then I'm going to do majority of the other ones after this. So let's go ahead and start this up. We'll hit start stake. Because again, I'm going to get the reward pool should flush enough for me to get my FENIX back. Right, so this is just the first time I'm explaining a ladder. So 5 cents, let's go. If it was 100x from here, it'd be $5. I'm cool with that. Yo, what up, Blue Bison? Welcome to the stream. I missed how you batched yours in to AVAX. Oh, no, I used coin tools. I just had mints ending today, so I took my mint out. That's what you gotta do, bro. You gotta mint hard so that you can have mints coming. That's why I know in the future, like when I have dumb mints coming, like I know everybody else is like this too. So this will be a normal action: taking yours in, burning yours in, taking yours in, burning yours in. That's why I'm getting ahead of the pack, burning now and learning all these dapps now versus waiting for the future. Um, so let's see if that confirmed. Let's pull up the MetaMask, see if it confirmed. All right, stake started. So now what I'll do is we'll build a 7-day ladder from this day. So we'll just go add a day, right? So the thought here is this is another strategy of playing around the reward pool where you use the reward pool as like a ladder strategy so that you can ladder behind it and make your stakes behind it, right? So like now that I'm laddering behind the reward pool, I can get reward pool payout this day, this day, this day, this day, for as long as I can keep up with it, right? And that's why today is the day you want to start burning for FENIX and building out your ladders for the future. Um, or you want to take a day where you sit down and you really figure out how you want to participate so that you can have the best ladder scenario. And again, this is why I'm on AVAX, because I want these cheaper fees. Like last thing I'm trying to do is build a ladder on Ethereum and then some bad actor comes in and just rocks the price. I think on AVAX, because of the supply being the least amount of Zen out of the whole world of Zen world, it provides a better integrity of the user. And I can stake out longer and know that everyone else is going to kind of do the same. And it could potentially make the price of FENIX appreciate higher than anybody staked. So then we all win because we're just holding and letting the price appreciate and burning and staking and burning and staking. And then we slowly let people come in as they want to buy the FENIX and don't know, hey, you can mint Zen for free and you can stake this stuff. But like you didn't know, so I get it. I get it. You didn't know. Yes, sir. This is how you do it, though. You just got to spend some time being in crypto, you know? Go and build something, another 5 cents. I could do this all day long. I have tons of AVAX right now. I could do this shit all day long on AVAX. Nice and smooth. Live with the glitchy computer. So I'll go 1 week and then I'll quit. FENIX or XENshiba. Yeah, I'm going for the shibs. Because if the price appreciates well too with XENshiba, you could just sell the XENshiba back into Zen and then just get back into FENIX. Like always remember all roads lead to Zen and then all Zen leads to dapps. And it's up to you, bro. 113. So I'm just setting up these 1,000-day or 1,000 FENIX stakes. We'll see if they're of value. Maybe I hit the lottery. But this is only the second reward pool, so it's only gonna have 2 on it. That's why this isn't really the smartest strategy in my opinion. I'm just trying to demonstrate what could be a potential way for you to do it. Because then it would be starting to count reward pools. Like, because I think the big bang reward pool would be one way into the future. Maybe after like 4 or 5 of them, right? At 13-week cycle would be 4 cycles in a year. So you get 4 reward pools under 1 year of staking. Yeah. So you want to play however you want to play it. But I'm on AVAX, bro. We chilling over here. 1 more. Oopsies. 5. So that's 1 week's worth of FENIX stakes ending after the reward pool. And I can maybe sell those stakes for Zen when they mature, right? Because now that I'm locking in the share rate at 1 before the share rate goes up, you can kind of do it for this one. But that's why this isn't the smartest play. The smartest play is to actually go further. So this is 1, 2. So let's go ahead and do 3. So what is 3? So 3, the 16th. Yeah, so 4 months. So then the next one would be 3, 7. No? Damn. Oh, we lose the day. So yeah, 3, 4, and then we'll do 5. So we'll do 6, 15, and then 9, 14. Oh, we're like losing one extra day in 24. So 914. So 914 is the target. So let's go ahead and do that. Boom. 472. Let's do it again, guys. Let's get it going. Stake the Phoenix. Aw. So sometimes you'll see this, right? Where you'll click and it'll pop to the top. That just means that the UI needs to be reset. So if you hit Control R, your UI will reset. Ooh, let me answer this. All right. So 24. So you see here, I'm down to 42,000 Phoenix because I was blowing through the Phoenix there. Maybe what I'll do is I'll do 5,000 now because just, you know, we're closer to a better maturity of rewards. So this might be a better pool to build around. Fuck it. Well, I don't have 7 in here. I'm gonna do 7 days. That's what I'm trying to keep my. I just have 7 days with 5,000. So what's the day range? Yeah, September 24, 14. Unlock the month. 24. September 14th. All right, so it's still saying we're losing a principal of around 2,000 Phoenix potentially, but we're okay with that. We're gonna hit start stake. We're gonna get it going again. March, September, December. Next year when there's a ton of Zen out, Phoenix should fly. Yeah, that's why like you realistically you want to be staking longer than what I just did. That's why I did 1,000 days, but now we'll go ahead and boost up the amount of Phoenix. And also, I have Phoenix coming in all the time, so why wouldn't I transform? Or I mean, I have Zen coming in all the time on Avalanche, and that's kind of why I'm like, I have a lot of AZEN later that I can, you know, use as like capital. But today's AZEN, I can burn it and start these dApps and get ahead of everyone else before they show up. So I have the bag, you know? Like I'm the person now that's going to be set up to be basically receiving the reward pools while everybody else is like, hey, see, look at, yo, Joe, if you're watching this, we gotta fix this bug, bro. But I know 473. So if you run into this bug, because you can see it's happening to me as well, so maybe share this to your friends and family members that you're trying to get onboarded into Phoenix, that there are tiny bugs. Nothing with the code, it's just a UX bug. So 473, that's where we want to be. This works better. That's why maybe you get the first time, you get the day, or you pick the day through the calendar, and then if you experience issues, try to remember how far in days it is from today. So 473, we go ahead and start stake. I wonder what the Phoenix average price on all chains will be, 2044. Who knows, man? Maybe a lot of people, I think a lot of people though, they're gonna wait, they're gonna do a their own halvening and try to get as much Phoenix as they can in the future, and then they're just gonna early end stake. And then it's gonna rain penalties on anybody who can hang on. Hang on for dear life. All right. Build out the stakes, man. That's how you build stakes. Build the stakes up. Build the stakes up. Take it off screen. Yo, 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 secondhand sandwich. Damn, not secondhand sandwich. What's up, though? What a wild ass screen name. I don't want your secondhand sandwich, man. You can keep that. Crypto bruh in the house. Hell yeah to that. DXN is back to $10. Is it now? This a Phoenix stream, bro. This ain't about Phoenix or about DBZ no more. $7. I don't know. We'll see if we can get $7. I really, really want that $7 level. Let's look at it. Oh, look at that. AZN finally broke. Somebody went and sold some AZN. We got the pool. We still got $1 over there. Lows. People buying, selling, and trading. But yeah, Phoenix on AZN right now is 4 cents, bro. It's looking good. It's looking real good. DXN 10 cents. Oh, but let's look at the real chart. DXN versus Zen. Let's see. Because Zen is going down in price, so DXN should be being pulled down with it. That's the real alpha chart. DXN priced in Zen. Is it worth it? Is it really worth it? Ooh. That's a downside. Hold on, let's put it on the RSI. That's looking good though. That's why I was like, man, if we could just get a little bit. I'm being greedy. Yeah, I'm being greedy. We're all being greedy. It's a DCA though. The reality is this is a DCA. You could be greedy if you want, but the true players got skin in the game. That's why I'm clicking this start stake button. Non-financial advice. Thanks. AVAX is so cool. Trader Joe Bins is much better than Uniswap version 3. I could do multiple strategies on ADs, and I got to learn more about their bins. Thanks for that, Cryptosonorous Rex. Thanks for that. Yeah, I want to learn more about their bins because I played myself, and now I have to wait for it to pump before I can get my AVAX out of there. I think that's important. I think I should really wait to get the AVAX out. I have some Zen though, but yeah, I'd rather get the AVAX out of there. 77. Man, we building this ladder thick. We're gonna be popping in 24. Yeah, I would say you probably want to build crazy reward ladders in like 24 and in 25. That's probably a really good strategy. Because if you build it right behind it, and then you can create your stamina. It's like, imagine if like you didn't think of Phoenix starting today, but you like, my Phoenix starts April 14th, and I'm gonna do ladder every single day from that day. And then you think of the same thing, like I want Phoenix in 25. Like, oh yeah, that's probably a really good way of thinking about it. Well, we're thinking together, guys. It's a hive mind. So yeah, maybe a good strategy is to find the reward pool in the year that you want to start taking profits. And then when you can really figure that out for yourself, it's always going to be around the reward pool. That's why you want to position your stake around it, so that like if the reward pool ends on this day, all of these stakes, you could even do it reverse. You could do it reverse, knowing that this is going to be the day. You could maybe even start a week ahead and then grab a bunch of those FOMO days of people buying into Phoenix. You could be dumping on the ass, and then the reward pool happens, and then you can be dumping the rewards afterwards. Wow, this is gonna be a crazy one. I'm gonna build it both ways. We're gonna see it together. That's a cool strategy there. Hold on, I gotta refresh. For anybody that gets it, yeah, sandwich. That's why we had secondhand sandwich come into the chat just now, so that we could learn. You want to sandwich a reward pool. You don't want to be necessarily always behind it. Sometimes you want to be in front of it as well. That's exactly what that's what we just learned. Sandwich the reward pool. Sandwich it. Be on both sides of the party. Secondhand sandwich. It's my last stake here. 5,000 Phoenix going up. 5,000 Phoenix. All right. About to jump up out of here. I'm about to go see cool DJ play some tunes on a Wednesday. That's how you know I ain't got no damn job. Just vibing out on a Wednesday. But yeah, that's about to start. So we got this last stake. So now what we got in here, we got, should be, oh, pop back on me. So now the stakes are going up. I can't wait for Joe Blau to make it so we can organize this better, because this shit is all over the place, dog. Now that I have hella stakes going, I can see how all over the place it is. But yeah, we got the ladder built after the first reward pool, right? Got the 1% stake rate. Already the first reward pool has me paid. So I'll be ROIing after the first reward pool. Yeah, we're just gonna keep staking and going long. That's what Phoenix is all about. And again, another strategy, just to do it real quick, because I know I got a little bit of extra Phoenix. I got a little bit of extra Phoenix. We'll go ahead and we'll start the sandwich trend. No, not active stakes. Start a stake. Almost how you know my computer is dead. This shit is barely moving. So, month, we're gonna go to September 24th, 7th. We'll do max. We'll take away all of that. Only do whole numbers. Start stake. Yeah, there's a, what up, Ninja? Yeah, there's a lot of updates it looks like the team can do to give us a better situated staking page. But this is the question, right? It's like, yo, Joe Blau, you're gonna take this serious, or is this just for fun? Because now you have the opportunity of creating that vehicle, and that's going back to why a dev does it, right? Do it for the glory, man. Do it for the glory, and do it on AVAX. This is so fast, and we control. We could help. We could do so much for that blockchain with these dapps. Actually, real quick, what's DBZen payout like? Ain't no Phoenix up in there. So yeah, my ladders are built. Yeah, ladders are built. All right, we're in the game. Look at that, the sandwich begins. So what I'm gonna probably do is sandwich, 7-day sandwich, the reward pools, and then 7-day ladder out from a reward pool. Really cool strategy you can throw into the mix on Phoenix as we build our generational wealth, bro. That's what we're doing here. That's what we're doing. Damn, let's go. Avalanche with the 1. Hell yeah. This is paying well. Avalanche with the 1. What was the entrance of DBZen over here? What the fuck? Hey, what's up, Zensu? We gotta play the game better than Zensu and Jack, and make them sweat in their boots to think, the Zenians have learned more than us. Oh, I didn't even talk about my journey to Bitcoin. Oh well, look at that. Dun 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 dun. I'm not selling my coins though. Y'all are tripping. I got more coins than what's in the LP. Why would I do that? It's dumb. I'm gonna start burning over here again when I get better pools. Yeah, $26 for a billion XEN, that's insanity. For how good the blockchain is, It's insane. Um, yeah, but we're gonna get back to burning over here. Look at that, 67 cents to burn. Avalanche, $2 for one batch of 25. That's good. That's really, really good. All right, y'all. I'm fucking signing up out of this bitch. Remember, remember Ron Artest. Remember he said more meta world peace. I hope you get some more world peace. You feel me? I was the biggest irritant yesterday. Oh, I'm sorry. Nah. But yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all stay up. Have a good rest of your Wednesday. Read the Zen Light paper. Uh, start tapping into BRC20s. Start figuring out how we get into Bitcoin. Find your favorite chain and all that other shit. Peace.